Being visible in your business is an absolute must in 2022. Video is now a thing of the future, and you need to make sure that you're showing your face, you're speaking on video, and being confident when it comes to being on camera. No longer can you run your business hiding behind Canva graphics and quote pictures. We need to see your face, have your personality show through, and in today's video, I'm going to show you ways that you can become confident on camera so you can truly let your ideal client get to know you. Here, my name is Rebecca Haydon, and I'm a mindset and business coach helping you to tune up your mindset, captivate your ideal clients through your content and your magic on social media. And if you are sticking around, make sure you hit subscribe and click the cheeky thumbs up button on the bottom of the video. One of the biggest values in my business, and something that I really love to pass on to my clients, is how you can show up exactly how you want to. Showing up, warts and all. That's what people want to see. We are here to create connection. We are here to show our ideal client our personality, our quirks, our traits, our likes, our dislikes. And we can do this best through video form. Whether it's Instagram stories or TikTok or a live or even YouTube, showing yourself, showing your life to an extent, and showing and giving value is so important to do through video in 2022. So right now, you might be feeling a little bit scared when a camera gets pointing at you, or you have a little bit of a dodgy butterfly feeling in your stomach when you go to turn on your Instagram stories. So let's get into the first step on how you can become more confident on camera. Step number one is practice makes progress. The more that you practice, the easier it will become. We can't ever think our way into action. We have to take the action for the progress to happen. So the more that you sit around procrastinating and telling yourself that you'll go on stories next Monday, the more you're prolonging that practice. If you can get on and try little bits, maybe even just filming yourself in the comfort of your own home without putting it out into the world, the easier it will become. Remember, Rome was not built in a day. So the more that you can practice, the more that you can show up for yourself and actually just get yourself being comfortable in front of the camera, the easier it will be for when you actually go live or when you're putting your stories out into the world. Remember, the brain learns best from repetition. So practice, practice, and practice again. Just think of the first time that you got into a car. We didn't know what the hell we were doing, 2 hands on the wheel, looking at the mirrors, thinking about every single thing. And now we drive, we get to a place and we're like, I don't even know how we got here. That's how it will start to become when you practice on camera. Whether that's just grabbing your phone and filming you whilst you're walking around the house, or grabbing the camera and maybe practicing what you want to say and how you want to say it. The more times you do this, the easier it will become. So give yourself that space. Step number 2, I actually want you to have a certain person in mind when you are filming. Now, a lot of the times I actually tell my clients to print off a picture of someone who makes them feel really comfortable, someone who they really get on with, someone who they wouldn't feel nervous showing up for or talking to, and actually start putting them behind or on top of the camera. So when you are showing up on camera, you can pretend that you're speaking to them rather than thinking that you're speaking to the whole entire world. This will make the process easier to start with, and actually you can keep them in mind every single time you hit record. Step number 3 is make a plan. I think a lot of people freak out because they feel that when they show up on camera, whether it's YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook Live, you feel like you have to memorize every single thing that you say. Now, we're not here for a memory test. We're actually here to empower and guide and add value and education to our ideal clients. So if you need notes, then have notes. It's going to be so much easier for you. And actually, if you do veer off, or the conversation starts getting led by questions that you're being asked, you know to bring it back to the points and you don't miss anything out. Don't feel like you have to go on a whim or pretend that you know every single thing that you want to say. I always make notes, whether it's bullet points or just a few things that I know I want to cover. From there, I make sure that I don't miss anything out. You can actually start by scripting the whole thing if you want, but sometimes I find that having that full script makes you feel really rigid and stuck to what you want to say. So if you've got the bullet points and you know that you've got that artistic license to bubble around those points, that might be easier for you. But remember, it's not a memory test. You're here for the people that you're speaking to. And that brings me nicely onto my next point. Make it about them, not about you. If you're going on camera and thinking, oh, my hair doesn't look very good, oh, my makeup's not great today, oh God, look at my roots, oh my God, I hate my voice. If you're showing up on camera and having these thoughts, you're making it more about you right now than the person that's receiving the message on the other end. So come back to your why. Why did you do this business? Why do you want to share this message? What is this story, this live, this TikTok going to help people to achieve, help people to do? How are you going to reframe how people think? Make it more about your audience than you do about you. They're not here to look at your hair and your makeup and listen to what tone of voice you have. They're here to receive the information and to receive the things that you are saying. So if you stop yourself from showing up on camera because you don't like your voice, you're actually stopping that one person from hearing the message that they needed to hear today. So drop back into your why. Truly take a moment to think, why am I doing this? Who needs to hear what I have to say today? And start to make it about them and not about you. The more we can put the emphasis on our community, how we want our ideal clients to feel when they see us, what we want our ideal clients to think when they read or view a video, that's where the magic starts to happen. And that's where you can disassociate from all of the horrible things that you think about yourself when you play back the camera. And the last thing today is mess up. It is fun. There has been ample amount of times where I've done a Facebook Live, an Instagram Live, and maybe my dog started barking. There was actually one time that I started to really heavily choke on the live. These things happen. We are human. And actually, the more that you show how human you are, the more connection you will get with your ideal client. People love to see that you are just like them, and it creates that deeper connection. So if you are on a live or you are filming and you do mess up, hey, carry on, or even laugh about it with your community. There's going to be times where things go wrong, and that's okay. It happens to all of us. And I would probably say it happens to most of the celebrities who are on live TV too. So mess up, don't think it's a bad thing. It shows that you are just human, like your ideal clients too. So there you have it, a whistle-stop tour on how to be confident on camera. Remember, like I said, practice makes progress, and you can never think your way into action. You need to take the action today. Stretch yourself, push yourself out of your comfort zone, because the more you do it, the easier it will become. You can't not be visible in 2022, especially on social media. You need to create that connection with your ideal client. Really let them and allow them to get to know you before they say yes to investing. And being visible and showing your pretty little face is going to help you do that. If you liked this video today, make sure you hit subscribe and click the thumbs up button, and I will see you next week.